Morning, good morning. November 27th. Filming this in the morning. Where are you right now? And who are you right now? I think these are incredibly important questions for you to ask yourself. Um, because if you're on the journey of trying to achieve your goals, achieve your dreams, and become a different person, getting extremely self aware and real on where you are right now and who you are right now will allow you to realize where you need to go, right? Ask yourself, what do I do every single day? What thoughts do I have? What beliefs do I have? What do I truly believe? Like, when you go ahead and let's say you do a workout, do you truly believe when you lift that weight that you can do it? When you get on the sales call, do you believe that you can close the deal? When you do that test, when you take that exam, do you have that true belief, that conviction, that intention, right, that you will achieve your goals? Not simply just the desire, the intention, the action that comes behind it, right? Where do you want to be? Right? I think that's an incredibly important question. If you know where you are right now, you're broke, you're unhappy, you're fat, you're lazy, you have limiting beliefs, right? You constantly don't trust yourself, you don't trust others around you. You're in this mental state of scarcity. Where do you want to be? What beliefs do you want to have? Right? Do you want to feel every single day energetic? Do you want to feel like you can conquer the world? Right? Do you want to be strong? Do you want to be healthy? Do you want to be beautiful? Do you want to be rich? Do you want to be wealthy? What kind of relationships do you want to have? These questions you have to ask yourself. You have to set your trajectory. Like a GPS before you take a road trip, you have to know where you're going, especially considering none of you guys have ever been there before. Right? I'm not assuming that we have a multi-millionaire or billionaire watching this. You're a guy or a girl who has never achieved their dreams yet, right? Yet you're trying to. So, where do you want to be? Right? Write it out on paper. Get extremely real. Film a video with yourself and don't even post it. Figure out where you are, who you are, what you believe, and where you want to go, who you want to be, what you want to believe. Ask yourself, who do you need to become to get there, right? What kind of person is able to actually live that kind of life that you want? Does that person wake up at 6 a.m. or 9 a.m., right? Does that person go to bed at 10 p.m. or 1 a.m., right? What beliefs do you have, right? How much work does that kind of person put in? What kind of relationships do they have? What do they do on a Friday, Saturday night, right? How often do they hit the gym? How often do they read their Bible, right? Their religious book, whatever it is, right? Who do you need to be, truly? If you picture in your head that version, right, of you that has everything you want, is it who you are right now? It's most definitely not. It's someone else. It's a different person. It's a completely different person. You are here right now, and you're going to have to be here. You're going to have to be a completely different person. Ask yourself, now that you know exactly who you need to become, what 3 things can you do every single day to get there? Right? A lot of people talk about, and Brian Tracy, I love him so much. I have his book, No Excuses. He talks about the 10 rule, right? What are the 10 things you can do every single day to get closer to your goal? You write out 10 goals that are important to you. Find the 1 or 2 that are most important to you, that'll have the biggest change in your life. And for that goal, what are the 10 things you can do? I want to break it down to 3 things, right? Figure out what exactly you need to believe, what you need to do, right? And when and how often will you do that, right? Really get down to the bottom of 3 things you consistently have to do to get there, right? And every single day you'll have actionables. You have things that you can properly do and know that you're getting closer to your goal and getting closer to that person who's able to achieve the goal. And the last part, right? Why is it so important to you? I think this is the most important question you want to ask yourself. I know for me, at the very start of my sales journey, I would read out an entire document I wrote, 3 pages long, explaining why it is I'm doing what I'm doing. Who do I do this for? Is it me, or is it my family, my loved ones, my friends, right? What did I experience as a child, right? What insecurities do I have that I'm trying to, right, take care of, right? What lack do I have in my mind and about myself that I want to, take care of, right? Figure out why it's so important to you, because if you have a why, as I think Simon Sinek is his name, he says, start with why, right? Why do you actually want to do all of this? Why do you want to make the change? Why is it so important to you? Right? If you have the why, almost any how is possible. I believe Napoleon Hill said that, right? There's no how that is too great when you have that why, right? For you, when you get real with all of these things and you figure out exactly who you are right now, right? What kind of life you're living, where you are, where you want to be, right? What kind of life, what car do you want to drive, where do you want to live, what friends do you want to have, right? What watch do you have? What food do you eat? What clothes do you wear? Where do you go on vacation? Do you go on vacation, right? What is your relationship like with God, right? And then who do you have to be to become that? You're not that person right now, because if you were, you'd already be there. There has to be some change that is made within you as a person to get to that point, right? And what are the things you can truly do every single day to change yourself, right? One of the biggest adjustments I've made is every single day I'm writing what I'm grateful for, right? I've got this, and you're going to see it on the thumbnail, right? God has a plan, but for the past few days, I've been writing out almost daily, right? I can't show you every single page, but as you can see, I'm writing down every single day my goals, the things I'm grateful for. The person who I'm not yet, I'm already grateful because I know I'm going to be there, right? And that's when you start to attract things into your life. I'll make a different video about manifestation, right? And I want to simplify it and explain what it actually looks like and how you can do it. I want to demystify what manifestation is, but right, figure out exactly what you need to do to get to that point. And like I said at the very end, why is it so important to you, right? For you as a young guy, I want to tell you right now, anything is truly possible, but it's not possible by just sitting around, right? I'm reading this great book right now called Reality Transurfing by Vadim Zeland. And very random part of the book, but he talks about a joke. Apparently it's a Russian joke, and me as a Russian, I should know it, but I don't know it. It goes, this man is sitting on the couch and he's praying to God, make me rich, make me wealthy. You're God, you can do anything. God replies to him, he says, at least get up off the couch and buy a lottery ticket, right? Even God laughs at the lazy, at the sluggards, right? The ones who don't put in the work. You'll never adjust your lifeline, the trajectory you're headed for, if you don't do anything. No amount of manifestation, positive thoughts, nothing can change that for you, right? It all comes down to actually taking action, right? You want to learn things, you want to absorb, you want to read books, you want to change your mind, your internal beliefs, the world you live in, but then the actions have to follow, right? Once the actions follow, you want to get feedback, you want to adjust, you want to make sure you keep on, fixing your rudder, your trajectory, until one day you wake up and you look back at everything you've gone through and you realize you have gone through so much and you have done so much, right? You might not have achieved much in your life so far, and that's completely fine, because you have to start somewhere, right? The greats, right? Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, right? Bill Gates, these guys that have made billions of dollars, changed millions of lives. They were all once at your point. They were just a guy with a dream, have done nothing so far. Maybe they had the connections. Maybe they had, some genetic predisposition to be more intellectual or smarter, and you don't maybe. So you're going to let that stop you? The fact that you weren't born, right, with the intellect? Did Elon Musk, did Jeff Bezos, did Bill Gates not still put in the work? Right? They did. Right? You have to commit today to making a change in your life, right? And deciding once and for all exactly why you're going to do what you have to do to get to the person who you want to be out of your current situation. I know I said a whole lot of stuff, and maybe I'll get some comments talking about yapping and not much substance, but those questions, I really want you to sit down, go to a quiet place on the weekend, right? All by yourself, nobody else, no even crazy music, nothing. Sit in the nature if you can, right? Write those things out on a paper and answer them for yourself. Where are you, right? Where do you want to be? Who do you need to become, right? What are the 3 things you can do every day, and why is it all so important to you? Let's have a great day. If you guys enjoyed the video, definitely subscribe below, right? I'm going to be making more of these. I'm going to be trying to be very consistent with them. Definitely follow my TikTok and my Instagram below. Leave a like, leave a comment if you got questions. And actually, I might start dropping down my link to book a call with me to learn about what I do, right? High ticket closing and sales, and what I've been able to achieve so far and how I got there, right? From working a 6 to 3, right? 7 to 4 type of, the schedule always was different, but working a trades job where I was covered in dust, guys smoking all day around me, nothing but negativity, right? No future, no good money, to now being, 20 years old, starting at 19, right? Making 5 figures, sometimes inconsistently, but making 5 figures per month, right? Learning a skill that I'm going to have for the rest of my life, being surrounded by millionaires, right? The people that are affecting me, right? Complete environment change. Right, if you want to learn about how I did that, go and watch more of my TikToks. I'll make some videos posting and talking about my journey and what I've been able to go through and how I did it. Right, but for you, those are going to be the most important questions that you ask yourself. Right, because once you get down to the bottom of it, it's going to make it very easy for you to figure out exactly what the hell you have to do. Because man, you sitting on your ass and just thinking about it all day will do nothing for you. Right, the one thing, I remember my father said to me when I asked him, tell me something. He said, do something you love. Right? It was just one night in the kitchen. I said, Dad, tell me something. He said, you got to do something you love. And I want to make an adjustment to that. I don't think it's simply just about doing what you love. I think it's loving who you're becoming and where you're going. And sometimes the actions you have to take to get there, you might not be in love with, and that's completely okay, right? But if you're in love with the people whose lives you're able to affect, right, your own life and who you're becoming, anyhow will be justified with the why. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.